Here's the deal. It is September 21st, 2017, and I am alone in my apartment. I've been exploring, just spending a lot of time alone, and loving it. And then I realized that there's a lot of thoughts in my mind of oh, maybe it's not good to being alone this much. I don't know. Maybe I can be friends with the internet. I've been spending my nights in this unfurnished apartment and exploring what the heck I can do with time. And so my plan for tonight is to roll around on the floor in my pajamas. But first, I'm going to make some food. Maybe you'd like to step into my kitchen with me. Ayo! This is real life footage from the process of cutting onions. And you know when you're cutting onions and it's just, whew, yeah, it just keeps you fresh and alive. And now I'm just cutting a bunch of garlic for the thing of whatever I have left in my fridge to make a something with, so that I can feed myself some healthy and nutritious foods. Because there's always something that you can make with what's in your kitchen. At least I believe. It's not because there's nothing pre-made in front of your face that it automatically means that there's nothing to make. Unless your kitchen is literally empty. But specification. I'm vegan at home. I only cook vegan at home. If I'm out and for whatever reason something is presented to me, something is made for me that isn't entirely vegan, I'm not gonna make a huge fuss about it. I might just eat it. I might not. Depends on my mood, but if I'm at home, I'm vegan. I believe that with a little bit of willpower and creativity, you can create a dish from almost anything. You don't need fancy machines or fancy foods. You just need this and this and the... See, this is an old carrot that was in my fridge and it's looking a little flimsy, But I'm just gonna use it because it's not rotten, it's just flimsy. But it's still got lots of love in it, Ain't nothing wrong with you. Yes, I buy my veggies at the farmer's market because I'm a good citizen. But mostly I have access to a farmer's market. It's not like everybody has access to a farmer's market. And times are tough these days, for me at least. But I still find joy in everything. I'm peeling a carrot and it's really fun to see how clean it looks now. The outside looked really gross and dirty, but really, it's what's underneath that matters. A really fun tool to have in your kitchen is a cheese grater or just a grater. I got this at Value Village for 50 cents because I just really needed something and I moved here with nothing. So that was my challenge of seeing okay, what do I really need? What do I really want? What brings value to my life? And there was a few times where I was in the kitchen and I'm like, dude, I really need a cheese grater. I mean, I had this potato peeler that I actually brought with me, which could be used as a cheese grater if you just go but it's not the same. It doesn't do the same effect. So, I'm just gonna do this right now. And the trick is, the end bit, you don't want to grate your fingers off, so you just eat it. That's it. It's just carrots, I taste the earth inside my mouth and it's really delicious. So, this recipe This is the first time I ever make this. In fact, I even forgot to preheat my oven. So I'm gonna do that. I don't even know what heat it's really supposed to be on, but 350, am I right? Got some black beans here. And you know, like ideally, I would just get the actual beans and soak them myself and cook them and everything, but I don't think ahead that much all the time, so these are on sale. They're organic. I do my best. I do my best as a human to survive. Something else. I don't have a can opener yet, but I have this, which pokes holes in your can, so it works, you know? Okay. It's just maybe a bit more dangerous, but that's okay. This is what it looks like. Aha. Got a strainer. This is actually harder than it looks. I'm sorry. Got my drippy beans. What's great about this recipe is I'm like just throwing everything in the bowl. I don't have to worry about what to do first. So I'm just doing this. Now we're gonna spice the thing. So far, this is what I have. This is made up of celery that was getting flimsy in my fridge. Some corn that I cut up. It was a corn that was on a cob that I also got at the farmer's market. And that carrot that you saw, onion, garlic, and black beans. And here I'm just sending my love and energy into it by massaging it tenderly and lovingly and saying, "Away. Thank you for feeding me and nourishing me. Thank you. I appreciate you. Let me put some spices in you." In this recipe, it's kind of like a southwestern, it's gonna be a quinoa southwestern salad, but like as a casserole, so cooked. So we're gonna use some chili powder. Got these all in like random bags. Just gonna grab a random teaspoon. It's all about eyeballing in this creative space. Oh shit, yeah, you know when you like forget that the bag is totally broken? That's why it's in another Ziploc bag. Just gonna put a couple teaspoons of chili powder. Chili powder. Some cumin. This cumin just makes everything taste good. And it makes your pit smell like curry. Also, fun fact. Just gonna put 1 teaspoon of this because it's a bit stronger. And we're gonna spice things up a bit by adding a little bit of cayenne. Careful with cayenne. I always put too much, so maybe this time I'll put too little. I would say that was about 1/4 teaspoon. Classic salt and pepper. Oh yeah. And now I'm going to put the quinoa. Here's the deal. We're gonna rinse the quinoa first because it digests much better, because it rinses off all of the crap that's on it first. So I'm going to get 1 cup of quinoa. La la la. I have successfully rinsed my quinoa. I'm putting it right in the bowl. And then 1 cup of water, apparently. I'm a little bit skeptical. I think I'm gonna add just a little bit more. This recipe was asking for tomato, which I have none. I don't have canned tomatoes, I have nothing. So I decided to just do it without and see what would happen. And I'm the kind of person that, like, even if it doesn't taste that good, if I'm cooking for myself, I'm just gonna eat it. Unless, like, it would mean poisoning myself, and I wouldn't. But I think we're okay with this one, alright? Just mixing it all. Mixing it all. I'm mixing my quinoa and my veggies in a bowl. My secret ingredient to everything as an almost vegan, I might have a little problem, but I swear by putting nutritional yeast on everything. maybe not in smoothies, but like everything else basically deserves some nutritional yeast, you know? And like it just makes everything taste kind of like cheese, even though it's not. But you know, I'm just sprinkling it all over this. Just doing that, and then hopefully it should make it nice and creamy and delicious. So I'm just oiling my tray that I'm gonna put in the oven straight up with my hands because I don't buy paper towels because I don't feel like I need paper towels in my life. And I don't want to put oil all over one of my cloths. You know, it's just like less waste, and it's just a little bit of oil in your hands and a little bit of soap and water can get it off. So, and now we put the dish in. So here we have my interesting looking what the heck is in my kitchen dish, and I'm just gonna sprinkle some more nutritional yeast all over this beautiful, if you can call it a casserole. Yeah, and then we're just gonna enjoy and embrace this beautiful mess that I get the wonderful opportunity to clean up. Then we're gonna put this in the oven for like 25 minutes and see what happens. All right, cool. A really useful tip that I would suggest for, well, anyone, if you don't do this, because some of you probably do this, is while it's cooking, just clean your kitchen so that when it's done, like that's it. You don't gotta think about it anymore, you know? And then you're like, oh my God, I just want to eat, and like, I don't want to clean. And then like, when you're done eating, all you want to do is just lay down and like sleep. So yeah, cleaning while it's cooking. That's my rule for the most part. Sometimes you cheat because you're a human, but yeah. My beautiful kitchen is clean. All right, it's time for the big reveal. I look a little different because I decided to do some ecstatic dancing in my living room. You gotta keep yourself busy and active in some ways. So big reveal, I'm ready to eat now that I've shaken it all out, and this is what it looks like. I'm excited to see it too because I have no idea. Okay, so it looks nice and crispy. Look at that yeast doing the thing. So I baked this for about 28 minutes to be specific, and then I just turned off the oven and let it sit for a little bit so that I could touch it without burning myself. Yeah! So let's see what it tastes like, shall we? So this is what it looks like in my plate. This very shitty lighting because it's nighttime, and you know. And in my mouth, it tastes like it's not bad. I went too heavy on the cayenne because I always do that for some reason. I think I put less, but then I'm putting more, but it's a little bit spicy. It tastes very kind of like, okay, the tomato sauce would have been a good addition, I'm gonna be honest, but other than that, I think it's a great meal considering what I had in my fridge and in my kitchen. It's just quinoa, some veggies, a can of beans, a couple spices, and some water. All mixed in a bowl, thrown in the oven for like half an hour, and there you go. You have a meal. I'm not gonna starve tonight. It's healthy. Yeah. Thank you for watching this, for making it to the end, and for following me on my interesting adventures from time to time. Peace out.